Billy has broken the curse. He's not running before a Void Hunter, and he is strong. The raw numbers on this character alone are enough to make him competitive. I'll have a thorough guide out later that covers the specifics of his kit, but they've delivered. Billy is quite well rounded. He has a special and EX special string that costs no energy and deals a fair bit of damage, giving him good sustain out of stun. This is really useful, as it makes him capable of easily breaking the Phalastotum and killing Sobek. His instant damage is ridiculously high too, with an especially hard-hitting ultimate and EX special, the latter of which has an alternate version that can change how you tailor combos. The result is that you can be creative with things. Not a single combo in the kill run in this video was the same, because working in different skills depending on resource availability and stun length is key. He's got a unique resource that's filled by attacking with a hefty bonus when using counter-type skills, but it's surprisingly forgiving to build, to the point it's possible to get 2 uses of his enhanced basic in a single stun. So yeah, Billy's got a fair bit going to him. It is true that in this run he was pretty geared, 39 substats and flats on almost every piece, and I've called attention to the substat distribution too, but between his core passive, Thrall self-sacrifice, and decree, I wouldn't be surprised if I'd have gotten more mileage out of some HP percent subs instead. If we're being honest, this was way overkill. Thrall died before the bulk of Billy's ultimate damage ticked, and there was still enough energy for another EX special at the very end. A slightly faster 4th stun, and we're looking at maybe a good 3,000 to 4,000 score left to push for. A little more grinding, dropping some flats and going down to 37 subs should still kill. I've got some earlier, less optimized runs that were just under 63,000 at 35 subs, so rest assured, it isn't just the gear making a difference here. I should know, last time I said something of the sort, I did in fact go back to prove it. Time constraints mean I may not be able to do so this time around, but I certainly wouldn't be surprised if we see kills with much lower subs. This character can perform. With the obscene levels of HP that Deadly Assault bosses have right now, this is impressive as is. Billy doing this much to a near 200 million HP Thrall really is something else. It isn't perfect, his decibel generation feels rather lackluster, which can be frustrating at times. His special consumes HP, but it's hard to tell when you do or don't have enough, which can catch you off guard. And while his skills have great multipliers, their animations are also very long, which exacerbates the massive performance gap between his ideal team with Dylan and literally anything else. But in spite of all this, I do mean it when I say Billy is strong. Perhaps more important than that, he is fun. Admittedly, he can come across as a bit of rupture the character, but there's something that clicks in my brain every time I do a bike assist counter, or manage to just about get all skills in a stun combo, or improv in a run and maintain a good score with creative routing adjustments. Given that he's on farewell to Season 2, maybe having many of the concepts that made this season what it is be polished and executed well is about as fitting a send-off as we could have gotten. All my comments here have been rather surface level though. If you are interested in learning more about how Billy works and want to know about the little tags and optimizations that help him shine, why not like, share, subscribe and ring the bell to be notified for when the full guide drops. I've got more videos coming. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.